it's Amanda here with your November 2017 RuneScope. This month, in conjunction with the runes, I will be using the beautiful premium edition of the Tarot Art Nouveau. This is by Linnea Weatherstone and Antonella Castelli. Then, as always, be sure to join me for part 2 of this reading over on my Vimeo channel. I will be pulling one card from the beautiful Fairy Ring Oracle deck, and this is by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. The link to my Vimeo channel is below. Just click or tap show more or the arrow beneath the video to open that section where you'll find that link and all of my details. If you are one of the Tauruses that I am connecting with and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do click the subscribe button, because then you will get notified whenever I upload new content here to YouTube. You can also set your notifications to alert you as well. So, but thanks so much for stopping by. To any new subscribers and of course my regular subscribers, thank you for the support. But let's jump in and see what's going to be going on in November with my Taurus people. First, we're going to see which runes want to talk to Taurus, November 2017. Almost. They're being very fickle this month with some of the signs here. Aha! Now, as always, Taurus, keep in mind that these are general readings, so not all of these messages will be about you and your specific situation. Some are going to be talking to the other Tauruses that are watching out there. I always recommend that you watch the video for your rising sign as well, just to get some more flavor or some clarification or additional messages that sometimes will expand on this very general sun sign reading. If you would like something that's all about you, something far more specific, you would need to contact me for a private session. I do those on Skype and they are $70. That's the only way I can connect to only your energy, right? And to do that, just drop me a line at runescopes4u@gmail.com. It's the number 4 and the letter U. You'll also find that in the details section. I am also going to have holiday gift certificates available through December 14th. So if you would like to give the gift of a reading with me to a loved one or a friend for the holidays, just email me and we can get that set up for you. But let's see what we've got here for my Tauruses. Well, the challenge or focus, that's where we always start. And we do have the Devil card, but in the reverse. Okay, there's a couple of different ways that this can work. Let me see how it's coming through with these runes here for the reading. Well, some of you are relocating or looking to relocate, but again, this is coming up in the challenge position. So you may be preparing your home to sell. You may be renovating to kind of get it ready to put it on the market. You could be looking to purchase a new home. And for whatever reason, this could be releasing you from a negative situation. So maybe you're trying to get out of a situation that's toxic or a neighborhood that's toxic, or you're just done. You feel like you've done all you need to or can do where you're at. So, but yeah, the Devil in reverse means liberation, freeing yourself from, you know, something or someone that could have been controlling. So some of you, and again, so many of you are watching, this is not going to apply to every Taurus. Some of you have been maybe in an abusive situation, an abusive relationship, or maybe you were living with your family and maybe there's a toxic environment. Maybe there's some addiction issues, or because in the upright, the Devil can talk about addictions, obsessive behavior, controlling behavior, possessiveness, jealousy, addiction to drugs, alcohol, shopping, sex, anything that you don't have control over, you or someone else. So, now for some of you, this could just be, maybe you have been living in a home that just, it really didn't feel like your home, and you are looking to move on. But I mean, it may not happen in November because this is coming up in as the challenge. So I feel like many of you may want to move, want to sell a home, want to purchase a new home, may want to move from an apartment to a home, or a certain neighborhood that maybe you feel is dangerous. Maybe you don't want, you feel like you're living in a high crime area, or maybe you are living in a high crime area and you want to move somewhere safer. Or maybe you have kids, you want to move them into a better school district. But maybe for whatever reason in November, or maybe even for the remainder of this year, it's just you either don't have the money or you don't have the resources to do that right away, but you're planning. So this could be something you're planning for next year or for springtime if you live in the Northern Hemisphere. Now this can also be getting out of travel to go see your family. That's coming through for someone. And that's your challenge. It's like you're trying to figure out how to do it, but it's like maybe you've got a psychic family member, a mom, or a psychic member of the family who's going to know that you are what you're up to, whatever excuse you give that they're not going to believe you. So because that's coming up as your challenge, we do have Thanksgiving in November. Some of you may be trying to get out of going home. You may be trying to get out of hosting the holiday at your home. So, and some of you may pull it off. Maybe there's a toxic person in your family or somebody who, always gets drunk and causes a ruckus, or maybe, starts arguments and disagreements with people and you just don't want to deal with it this year. Some of you, your challenge is trying to get free from work or trying to get free from other obligations so that you can go home, so that you can travel for the holidays. And, not all of you don't want to. Some of you don't want to. Others of you do want to, but you may have other responsibilities and you're trying to figure out how you're going to schedule this or work this. Now, this doesn't have to be a home, although we do have the rune of family, but also home and property coming up next to the moving rune. So the first thing to me is it's a relocation, a residential move, or that's what you're wanting to do. This could also be moving from one job to another, or moving from owning your own business to going back into the workforce, or moving from working at home to going back into you go to work and you commute and all that stuff. So there's some sort of transition here, a big shift or change that's coming up as the challenge, but it seems like once you get on the other side of this, it's like you want to do this. This is what you want. This is a change you want to make. It's a goal. And it may be coming up in November. Some of you may want to start your own home business. And you're planning on how to do that. Trying to figure out, what would I have to give up? How can I get out of this day job so I can start my own business? Now, in the present energy, so this would be the end of October, moving into November, you've got the Moon card in reverse. So yeah, with the Moon card in reverse and the Devil card in reverse, both major arcana, and then the blank rune, the rune of weird, there's something pretty major going on about November. But both of these can talk about secrets, and both of these cards, secrets, addictions, hidden, skeletons, things like that, coming out. But when the moon is reversed, it's like a secret coming out that maybe someone has been trying very hard to hide, or they don't want coming out. Because you've got Perdro here too, which also talks about secrets, Taurus. Now, it could be you with the secret, and in that case, with the Moon card in reverse, maybe you do have, you're relocating, you're moving away from your family, or you're moving away from a situation, but you're trying to keep it secret, or you're going to leave an abusive situation, but you're keeping it under wraps, you want to kind of do it, undercover. With the Moon card in reverse, it's just saying, hey, don't tell, don't be careful who you tell. They may tell the wrong person, and it may get back to the person you don't want it to get back to. Or it may just be, I don't want people to know about this because I don't want to talk about it, or I don't want to have to answer a bunch of questions. But I am going to tell you, guard those secrets, Taurus. Now, this doesn't have to be your secret at all. This could just be someone else's secret coming out. And it changes the course of events. It changes the direction of the month for everyone. Or it affects you in a way to where, yeah, it kind of throws your plan. It's like, oh, it kind of takes plans in a different direction. So yeah, there could be some news coming out about someone that's blindsided. Maybe the news that they are in rehab, or that they have had an addiction, or that they were in an abusive relationship but they've now left, which would actually be a good thing, of course. But this seems, again, this is coming up in the present. So it seems like you will already have this information going into November, most of you, or you will early in the month. The help that's going to be available in November, we've got the Seven of Cups. So this is the card of illusion, fantasy, and next to Pedro. So yeah, someone is creating an illusion. Secrets and lies is the thing. Secrets, lies, illusion. Someone's hiding the truth. Could be you. For some of you, it's someone around you. Someone's painting a picture, or, you know, but behind the veil, you know, there's this beautiful facade, but behind the veil, it's a, you know, it's a great big old mess. There's something, but because this is coming up as a help to you, those of you that are trying to hide something, it does seem like you're going to have, you're going to be able to create the facade that you want to create. And it seems like this is temporary because Dag is here. Like if it's your secret or something that you're just not ready to share with people, you will eventually, but you're kind of in the middle of a process, or, you know, again, it's just not something you're ready to share or talk about, and that's fine. You know, it's nobody's business. But for others of you, this could be somebody who shares their secret with you and then kind of brings you into it. And now you're like, oh, well, now I'm kind of part of this illusion that we have to create to convince everybody else. So for November, yeah, if it's not somebody inviting you in, if somebody's kind of presenting you something that's too good to be true, I think you're going to know it's not. Like, you're going to see through it, Taurus. Even if they don't share it with you, or what's really going on, or even if you don't know, you're just going to be able to tell that something is off. But again, this would be a help to you. So whoever's getting out of it, whoever's secrets are coming out, I feel like you're going to be happy about that. You know, you'll maintain the facade and kind of play along, but I really feel like you're going to know what's going on. Now, what must be accepted about November? We've got the Eight of Rods. So this is talking about a lot of communication. So what I'm seeing here with the runes here is, for many of you, this situation going on, it could be family, it could be friends, coworkers, there's just a lot of texts going back and forth. Did you hear about, you know, this perfect couple? Everybody thought was so perfect. Turns out, you know, they were, you know, they're in rehab, or they're getting a divorce because he or she was abusive. And, you know, there's something to where there's a lot of back and forth going on, and seems to have something to do with something that's coming to an end, either a relationship or an addiction for somebody, or they're getting help with something. But yeah, this may be causing like some fussing and fighting among the family or within a friend group. You know, people may be taking sides. I kind of feel like you're staying out of it, Taurus, or doing your best to. I mean, you may be, because with this in the upright, it's and with that Seven of Cups, I kind of feel like you already saw this coming, or you were already like, they shared it with you, whoever this involves, or you kind of saw through, again, that outer facade someone was trying to maintain. But yeah, there's something disruptive going on, and it's really causing a lot of talk, a lot of gossip, some bickering, some arguing, and yeah, people taking sides. Whatever's going on though needs to happen. It was time for this shakeup to occur. So it's for someone's betterment. Maybe probably both people's, betterment, but it's just causing a lot of tongues to wag in November. And I feel like you're hearing about it, you're privy to it, but it's not, it's not affecting you as much as other people. So, maybe it's extended family. Maybe it's not like, your family of origin or your immediate family. It could be, maybe connected to mom's side, and it's causing some bickering. But for some of you, it's news that somebody's getting a divorce, and yeah, everybody's finding out some dark secrets here. Now the outcome, we've got the King of Pentacles. So for some of, this could be you, Taurus. This can be male or female in these general readings because so many are watching. But yeah, earth sign energy. It could be you helping someone in a financial way, or, not necessarily giving them a loan or giving them money, but maybe giving them a place to stay, helping them find a place to stay if they're in need. Now, for some of you, I really do feel like for a lot of you, this is you. For some of you, it could be this person who is always kind of hitting you up for help, or they only call you when they need help and take advantage of you, because this rune is here in the reverse. And I believe Capricorn got that same rune, but in a different position. So yeah, there could be somebody coming to you for a loan, trying to use you financially, trying to take advantage of you. Yeah, like, hey, can I stay with you for a while? But then they never move out, maybe they've done that before and you had to kick them out. Because you're coming up in the upright. So, this rune is essentially saying if somebody comes to you and asks for help, and, they're always asking you for help. Now, it's different if it's somebody that's getting out of an abusive situation, or that you've been trying to get to, get help with a certain situation, and they're finally doing it. That would be different. So again, it'll be, for some of you, they're saying, if you're going to allow yourself to be used again by someone who that's their pattern, this is not the first time they've done it, it's probably not going to be the last, if that's their pattern. So now, if this is like the first time someone's actually come to you and they are finally getting out of a negative situation, of course, you want to be there for this person and help them do that. But yeah, they're essentially saying if you give this person a loan, give them a job, you're not going to get the money back, and the job's probably not going to last. If you own your own company and you're hiring them to do some work, could be a situation too where you hire them to do some work and then they never do it, or they don't do it right, but they still want the money. So Taurus, I would say definitely don't let yourself be taken advantage of. Helping someone is one thing. Of course, we all need people to help us from time to time. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't let someone use you, Taurus. Again, if that's been like the repeated pattern here. And I don't think you will, because you're coming up in the upright here. But the King of Pentacles is a very generous person. He can be talked into things. The King or the Queen of Pentacles can be talked into things because they have good-hearted people, and you're a good-hearted person, Taurus, for sure. So now this could also be another earth sign, another Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, right? Presenting a facade, telling lies, telling, like they're acting like they're this kind of person, but they're really not. And again, Taurus, if that's the case, and this could be anyone, it could be someone you're dating, it could be, you know, someone you're just getting to know, a new boss or coworkers. But yeah, I mean, it could be somebody who's presenting this facade with this Seven of Cups, but they're really looking to get something, or looking to manipulate you, or to get something out of you. And maybe you've got people warning you about this, Taurus. Maybe that's what this, you know, don't necessarily maybe believe all the gossip that you're hearing, but I mean, if it's more than one person sharing similar experiences, and it's someone maybe that you are, you know, they're new to your life or recent, then it's worth it to take your time before proceeding or trusting with this person. And I think you're already going to know that with the Seven of Cups in the help situation here. There's some hidden stuff going on in November, so it's kind of like a month of what's true and what isn't, and picking that out may be easier at some points than others. So I would say no sudden movements would be a good idea. Now, for some of you, those of you looking to move house or looking to change residence, or, you know, this could be somebody, you know, trying to hoodwink you into a property, or trying to, you know, asking for more than a place is worth, or this could be the boss of a company that you're kind of looking into, and you're seeing maybe some bad reviews, or you're not hearing good things, or... So yeah, it's a month for research when it comes to property, when it comes to someone who appears to be on the up and up, but who, you know, it seems to be hiding something. And if they're hiding something about a property, it could end up costing you a lot of money. Again, you could be taken advantage of, Taurus. So explore other options in that case. You know, don't put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to buying property in November, no matter how badly you're ready to move or how badly you're ready to move in, because it could be that there's something even better than this coming along with this as your help. Like, you've got more options than just this. So don't let someone pressure you into, yeah, being hoodwinked in some way in November. So that's what I see, Taurus, for the month of November. Like I said, meet me over on Vimeo. I'm now going to shuffle the fairy ring. I want to see if I can get more information about these secrets and what the spiritual advice is from that deck for you in November. Hopefully we will get some clarification, and we usually almost always do. Get some additional information on how you should handle the energies of the month. So just click the link below. I will see you over there, and I will see you back here next month. Thanks so much for stopping by.